What's up, YouTube? We back at it with another one, man. Today, I wanted to get on here and talk about no-show appointments, bro, because I had one of them days, man. I had one no-show, but I had a few people who needed to reschedule and all this thing. So, um, it's kind of sucks when you have a full schedule when your schedule's already booked and then you end up with some openings because some people had to reschedule or no shows and stuff like that. So I still had a busy day, but I definitely wanted to get on here and just talk about how to deal with a no show because they do happen. You can account for at least a few no shows to happen each and every week, depending on like how far you are into your barber journey or how long have you been cutting certain clients? Because once you locked in with a client, likely they're gonna give you a heads up. They're gonna let you know. So really, the no shows are something you're gonna have to deal with while you're building and while you still like getting a whole bunch of new clients, which you always should be attracting more new people. But at a certain point, it's gonna be more new people than like at a certain point in the beginning, it's going to be more new people than people you've been cutting. So I just wanted to talk about how to even deal with these no-show appointments and how to, just stay professional and make the most out of the time. And the first thing I can say is just understand that these are going to happen, so account for them. If your goal is to be cutting 10 people a day, I would say put a buffer on that. Make your schedule have 12 cuts a day because if you have two no shows, hey, you still hit your goal of 10. But if you maybe you might be booked up that day, that's extra money at the end of the day or more clients that you got a chance to serve. So just already account for it so it doesn't wear on you as much because you already expect some people to no show or have to reschedule and all these things. So it's not like you was just counting on that to be a full day or counting on the money or something and it end up going against you. So that's definitely the first thing I would say to do. And the next thing is have a strong policy already in place so new clients see that and new clients can you have something to hold not only them accountable to, but they just understand. They already know. They already seen it. So it's nothing to be. Uh, some people, I'm clients are funny. Some people gonna swear they didn't see it though. I'm telling you now. Some people gonna swear and act like they didn't know they didn't see it. But just have a policy in place so something is established on the front end before they're even booking an appointment to already have the understanding of. People shouldn't have the understanding. You would hope people have the understanding of not to play around and respect other people's time. But just put it out there so that it's already a mutual understanding of having a policy. Also, on these are some of the things that you can do on the front end to try to avoid it, but they're still gonna happen. But I want to help you try to at least do the best you can to avoid it. So the next thing is to have some automations or some type of reminder set up each and every day automatically, like some type of system or software where it's already shooting your client a reminder, whether that's your booking software or if you just want to do it personally. Like my software already sends my clients a reminder of their appointment 6 hours before, like just letting them know the time and everything. Or if you have to reschedule or cancel, please do it here at this link. It already sends them that. But I'll also just shoot any client a text message like about 10, 15 minutes before the appointment. I'm letting them know, like, hey, when you walk in, just walk towards the back and my chair's on the right. I'm Nakhi. Uh, and that. And also, if I may be running 10 minutes behind and I'm just letting them know I might be running 5 minutes behind. I'm just going to let them know that already so they see that I'm respecting their time as well. So it's mutual. So you put that energy out so they can receive it and maybe if they're ever running a little bit behind, they already know like, hey, I'm gonna just let them know I'm running a little bit behind because that's gonna help you out. Maybe you can straighten up your station or just hit back some clients that's been reaching out to you through the day in that time right there and just take advantage of that little small time. But also, if I finished with a client early, I would just let them know like, hey, I'm done. If I'm done 10 minutes early. If you're in the area and you just want to walk in, or you're sitting out in the parking lot, and you just want to walk in. I'm good to go. All these things just already established that you respect their time and you got have good communication skills. It's all about communication at the end of the day, and not getting in your feelings, because some people will definitely get in their feelings because it is our money. We are losing on money when we have no shows. But I have some other things to try to avoid that and try to avoid, feeling like you lost out. It's more things you can do. So those were some of the front end things. Now I want to kind of touch on some of the back end things once they actually do happen. Um, once a no show actually happens and it's like 5 minutes and they never even text them back my text, just letting them know where I'm at and all that, I'm immediately either I'm at a point now where a lot of clients hit me up throughout the day or just like let me know if something opens up this weekend, or like, do you have anything? I'm gonna check depending on my schedule, and I have kind of an idea of who lives close or who, how when I consultate, when I talk with my clients, I kind of get an understanding, hey, you stay in the area, or was this out the way from you and whatnot. So I'm keeping that in mind. But the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm doing one of two things. First, I'm either reaching out to a client I know stays close by who hit me up asking me if I have any openings. I'm gonna call them right away. I'm not gonna text. I'm gonna call them right away and see how soon can they get here. If it makes sense for me to try to squeeze them into my schedule, depending on my next client after my no show. And if I don't have anybody who's kind of been reaching out to me or trying to see if I have an opening or anything like that, I'm going to try to call my next client and see if they can come early, or see if I can spot out anybody in my schedule who I know might be stay close by, who I can push their schedule, their appointment up, because this will free up time later in your schedule. And this will give us somebody else an opportunity to check your schedule and book that later appointment. So it's kind of like, say if you had a no show and you're able to pull up a later appointment later in the day to that current time where you had a no show, you didn't miss out, because somebody else will potentially go ahead and book that later spot that client had, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm just getting creative and trying to pull, or trying to reach out to somebody I know that's been seeing if I had anything available, and just trying to maximize that. And if you can't do this, and like I said before, I'm in a six-figure barber mentorship, so we talk about a lot of these things, or I'm one of those people who I just can peep game. Like if somebody say they did something, or if something works for somebody else, like I tell you guys, like there's no reason why it can't work for you. And one of the guys was talked about how if he had somebody that no showed or just had some extra time to go right across the street or wherever to a store nearby and just give somebody a free haircut opportunity, because it's not hurting you at the end of the day. This is someone who could be a potential bi-weekly client. You wasn't doing nothing anyway. You might have sat there and just scrolled on your phone and wasted time anyway. And you can leverage this new person just because you're offering them a free haircut, which you have spare time anyway. You can also leverage them by getting maybe some content, or ask them to leave a review on your booking software or on the shop's Google presence. These different things, you can leverage the client more than just that free haircut. So if you have time and you have a no show, go and offer a potential new client a free haircut. And maybe if you're busy, you might not be comfortable with that, and you're at a point where you don't need to do that, maybe. But you always want to be attracting new people. So just even if you are busy, go and just hand out some cards right quick, or go and work on some content that you haven't got to post, or just these different things, like I always say. Or if you're trying to still get your techniques right, maybe just watch some tutorials right quick. But the one thing I wanted to hit on was just maximize the time. Like, it's something you can do. Maybe just go watch another barber next to you who's more seasoned in his career than you. Like, it's so much things you can do rather than just getting your feelings because somebody no showed you. And it's bound to happen. I guarantee you didn't no show an appointment, a dentist appointment, or whatever that may be. So just have an understanding that it does happen. And one thing I definitely want to touch on too is, if you're still building, don't be so strict on trying to just book a client because they didn't no showed you. If your schedule is open, try to work with this person. Try to see if they can come at a later time. or whatnot. Even if you have a policy, because you're still building, you really can't afford to just be missing out on these potential clients because you're still trying to build. So definitely, if this person is not respecting your time, I get it. But if you feel like this is just a one-off thing and they made a mistake, I would still try to work with this person. But honestly, in the beginning, you're gonna have to deal with no shows. Like I keep saying, they're gonna happen. You're gonna have to deal with the people who act like they don't know how to schedule an appointment. But know that once you keep putting the work in, these people are going to either get with the gist or they're going to filter themselves out of your booking. You won't be able to book them because you're going to have more people that's booking their appointments and valuing your time, and they're going to be calling you, or if they know show, they're going to know that, hey, I might not be able to get a cut till next week. So understand that it's going to happen in the beginning, but over time it's going to happen less and less. And as you keep establishing yourself with these clients, you're going to build a relationship with these clients, and they gonna know, like, they wouldn't just no show you like that. And if at that point, something had to be up with that one. But new clients is gonna be shaky, so you want to try to do the most you can on the front end of avoiding it, and then if it does happen, try to do the most you can to maximize that time that you were supposed to have a haircut. So just try to maximize it. But hopefully you guys been learning through these videos, and like I said, the number one thing you can do is just implement what you learn. Like, it's cool to watch all the videos and take all the notes and all that, but if you're not implementing it, you're wasting your time at the end of the day. So definitely, I hope you guys are learning from these. Drop a comment if there's anything else you want me to talk about or cover, or even if you want me to get more creative with my content. I was thinking people probably want to see different things in the barbershop setting or whatever, but I'm not the tutorial person. I don't know, like, I don't know, I don't think it's my thing, but I'm willing to whatever I can do to help people out more and create more value. Just drop a comment of what you want to see or what you want to hear more of. So thank you for checking me out. I hope I catch you on the next one.